What's up, folks? My name is Melvin, and welcome back. So today, since it's Sunday, I've decided, hey, let's come up with a new day. Let's come up with Improv Sunday, where I do not edit this at all. I will just talk about whatever's on my mind. And something I will discuss is a trait that I think I need more of, and I didn't realize it, but at the same time, I did kind of. I've known. So the one trait, all throughout 2020, I was trying to change myself, trying to improve myself. But I think the one trait I have not focused on yet, and maybe I need to brainstorm on how to do this, is just bravery. I've always been a nervous person. I've always been someone, I think I've developed anxiety over time, but I've always been the kind of person to be easily nervous, easily scared, easily frightened about things. But we don't consider how that would affect us in the real world, you know? I mean for years, just kind of most of the times whenever I got scared, nothing bad would really happen. Um just more of an inconvenience. But I think as you get older, being scared and not having bravery can lead to a lot more issues than you realize. You might have you might not be able to socialize. Like for me, as someone who moved to a new town, I mean, part of that's because of COVID, but I still haven't managed to make a friend since moving to Madison. And I'm a young guy. I'm in my early 20s. I'm trying to be more social. I'm trying to figure out this city more. And there's still things that I rely on family members for that I should be trying to learn how to do on my own. I should be trying to be a more independent person. And while I have made strides and I have done way more than I ever thought I could, I think I need to take more things into consideration on how to be more brave and how to take more chances when it comes to just, living life. Life is short. And when people say life is short, I think what it means is that why put off something that you can just do now? And I think there's a lot of truth to that. If there's something you really want to do, take those first few steps. So I need to figure out what the first few steps are into being a little bit more brave. I think something that might help a little bit. Well, that's the thing. I don't want to spend a lot of money, but I guess going to the bars, that might be something I should start doing more. I don't want to spend too much money at the bars, though. I really am trying to save more money now that I have more expenses, having a cat. Still got to take him to the vet and stuff like that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe go to the park. That's the thing, because of COVID, too. I was gonna say go to the park and say hello to people and just, smile. But that's the thing, you can't really smile anymore at people. You can't talk to people. Well, you can, but they might be uncomfortable. So yeah, there's a lot of things I'm still trying to figure out. But knowing that you have a problem and knowing that you want to fix the problem, those are two very important steps. You're never going to guarantee that you can, master it right away or that you find a solution, but just having it in your thought and not letting it overcome you, because that's another thing. Thoughts can easily overcome everything you're thinking of, and it can get you pretty exhausted without even realizing it. You could be thinking a million thoughts a day without even knowing it. And I think part of that is just because of social media. We just don't know how to turn off our brains because our brains are just moving faster and faster because with just content, we're trying to absorb so much stuff at once. And I feel like that's causing our brains to not slow down because we're taught to absorb, absorb, absorb. But again, that's another whole topic. But yeah, I'm gonna try to be brave. All right. You take care, folks. Have a wonderful Sunday.